Hello, my name is Amanda and welcome to this video where I will be showing you all of the lovely fabrics that I had the opportunity to purchase recently from an Australian online fabric store called Kelani Fabric Obsession. Now, I've been buying my fabrics from Kelani for quite a number of years now, and they always have such a great range of fabrics to choose from. Whenever I click onto their website, they always have something new to look at, and I love how they have categories for Australian textile artists as well as all of the big international quilting type fabrics, and they also have a really great range of Japanese cottons, which is always a plus. To be honest, I really don't need any more fabric, but I went on there and bought anyway. I did make up two excuses in my mind to justify the reason why I needed to purchase these fabrics, and the first lot of fabrics that I'm going to show you are for the first reason, and that is I've been recently commissioned to make two baby quilts for a friend who has a couple of girlfriends who are pregnant, and these two expectant mothers don't know the sex of their baby, so the quilts need to be gender neutral. So I made the excuse to buy some fabrics that are gender neutral and I think would look really great in a baby quilt. So the first two fabrics that I bought were from Cotton and Steel, and it's from their Basics xoxo range, I think that's what it's called. And the two that I got were these ones. This one is the mint and this one is a mustard, and they both have little white crosses on them. I bought half a meter of each one, which I think is a perfect amount to be able to play around with, and if I don't actually use these in the actual quilt blocks, it's a good amount to be able to use for binding. And this is a great piece of trivia for you if you're playing along at home. This is the first Cotton and Steel fabrics I've ever bought, and I know that they're really popular in the quilting scene, and I'm so excited to have them in my possession. Boop boop. Another gender neutral fabric that I bought that I might use in the quilts is this one. This is like a Chevron zigzag fabric by Stella, and it is in the colour Sun, and it has this really lovely pinstripe zigzag through it. And I also got half a meter of this one, so it's enough to sort of play around with. I think this would be really quite cute for binding, but I'm not sure yet. It is a little bit brighter than I thought it was, to be perfectly honest. But even if I don't use this in the cot quilts, I can definitely use this for something else in the future, definitely. The next two gender neutral fabrics that I bought were two that actually caught my eye as soon as I sort of went on the website, and they're super cute. And they are these two. They're sort of like a mint with a cream spot and then a cream with a black spot, and they're just a really beautiful subtle type fabric. They're from a range called Hello Bear, put out by Art Gallery Fabrics, and I just thought they're just so cute and really perfect for a baby quilt. Again, I got half a meter of each one, so it's plenty to play around with. I think I'm about 95% sure that I will definitely use the mint one because it's just really quite sweet, and I think is a perfect colour for little boy or little girl. And the last kind of gender neutral fabric that I bought is from a range called Wanderer, also bought out by Art Gallery Fabrics, and it's this one. It has beautiful little leaves on it with little crosses on it, and I thought it would definitely sort of tie in with the mint and white spot, or the one with the cream and black spots. I'm really digging the size of the printed leaves that are on it. It's just so wonderfully visual, and I just really like it. And like the others, this one is also half a meter, so there's plenty to sort of play around with and explore. Now, the other reason that I used to convince myself to buy all of these fabrics is I've decided to venture into the world of selling on Etsy. I have sold handmade stuff that I've made online before. The reason why I signed up to sell on Etsy is I just think it is a better platform to be able to sell internationally, because I know that a lot of the people that watch my videos as well as read my blog and follow me on all my other sort of social platforms are mainly international, and I just really wanted to use a sort of trustworthy, well-known type of website that sort of gave you the opportunity to buy stuff that I've made if you really want to. So reeling it back in, the next fabrics that I bought were two used to make a few of the different things that I've made in the past and have sold really well. All of these next fabrics are cut as fat quarters. So the first one up is this one. It is also from the Wanderer collection, and it is called Crocheting Tops or something. I guess it's called that because the print of the fabric actually looks like little crochet type stitches, and I just thought it was really quite cool and fun. It looks sort of Aztec-y to me as well, and Aztec type prints are quite in at the moment. And I also really like the colours through it as well. The next one up is another floral crochet type fabric. This one almost sort of looks kind of pixelated, and I really like that type of print type effect. And the colours in this one are really quite nice as well. This next fabric is from Charley. Harper. It's from a range called Nurture, and it has little foxes on it. I'm a big lover of fabrics that have really cool type animal graphic prints on it, and I think this one's really cool. I like how the fox has like really quite wicked type eyebrows. It just really gives it character, and I just really like it. This next one is from a range called Meadow, which has been bought out by Art Gallery Fabrics, and it is just this beautiful painterly styled type floral type fabric. I bought this actually as a remnant, so it's a little bit bigger than a fat quarter, but I basically just bought this because of the beautiful flowers in it as well as the colours. I think they just work so well together, and I like how it's a mixture of different sort of prints, and yeah, it's just really pretty. Really pretty. Next fabric that I have is this one. It has really sweet little owls on it, and this one is a little bit thicker than a normal patchwork type cotton. It almost feels like a really sort of thick linen or a drill, and I quite like that for the purpose that I have for it in mind. And just like the fox one, I love a good print that has some really awesome geometric animals on it, especially owls. You can never have enough owl fabric, I think. Definitely not. And the last fabric that I purchased is another one from Cotton & Steel, and it's this one called Playful Viewfinders, and it has those really cool viewfinder things that you used to put in those thingies and click it and it would move around. I don't know what it's called. Viewfinder thingy. This is another one of those fabrics that as soon as I saw it I said yes, I have to get it, and I did, and I really love it. I'm absolutely loving all of the Cotton & Steel prints. They're just so awesome. For someone like me who absolutely loves colour, there are some great colours in this print. Look at that. That's just, oh, it's so pretty. I did only buy a fat quarter of this one. I'm kind of wishing that I had bought half a metre, but that's okay. That's fine. If I do find this again or ever have the opportunity to buy more of this, I will definitely buy more. I'm really excited to actually get into this one. Oh, so excited. So those are all of the fabrics that I bought from Kelani. I will definitely write down all of the information of each of these fabrics down in the description box below if you are interested, and I will also definitely put a link to the Kelani website down there as well. Now, they are an Australian online fabric store. They operate out of Melbourne, but they do international orders as well, which I think is really great. Now, of course, I will keep you updated with what I decide to do with my Etsy store. I'm really excited to get some stuff in there. I'm planning on hopefully selling a few of the quilts that I make, as well as maybe some embroideries that I have that are just sort of starting to pile up. So when I have a little bit more sort of information about my Etsy shop, as well as having things on sale in my Etsy shop, I will definitely let you know here and also on Instagram and my blog. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested in that. Let me know of any fabric stores that you love shopping at online. I always love to be directed to something new and discovering something new, so let me know down in the comments below and I can check it out. If you would like to see more of the things that I do here on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you come and join us. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you another time very soon. Bye!